Hello, my name is Jared Goff, and this is my teaching presentation, Spring Semester 2022 CSE 340 on SQL joins. Why is a SQL join important? Essentially, SQL join is merging two data sets using SQL or SQL tools, and this can be accomplished through joins. A join is a SQL instruction in the from clause of your query that is used to identify the tables you're querying and how they should be combined. The first one that we'll go through is the inner join. I'm not going to read all this information here. You can review it in the video. But we're going to go through a demo that will explain it a little better at the end. So there's four main types. There was a inner join, a left join, a right join, and a fold join. There are others, but these are the four main ones that we'll discuss in this teaching presentation. We have a Venn diagram here, and we'll start with the inner join. I've created two tables. On the left would be a customer table, and on the right it would be city table. And what we want to do is we want to get all of the data that's in between the two that matches. So if it doesn't match, it's not going to get picked up. So we'll go over to our SQL database. Let's get over to it. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and done this a few times, and my recording's not working. So here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and I've created this simple customer table, and you can see that we got a customer ID, we have customer city IDs, and then we have customer names. Now in the inner join, we're going to want to get the customers that have cities that co-integrate with each other there. So as we look at our city table here, we have Kansas, New York, and Houston that all have a city ID. Now, if I'm going to run them together, you can see what they look like together as they stack on top of each other. Marion is the only one that doesn't, in the customer, that doesn't have a city. And then Houston doesn't have a customer. So we'll see how that looks as we run these joins. So first join that we're going to run is the inner join. All right, so here's our inner join. We'll go ahead and execute that. So we have the customers that correspond to a city. So we're getting in that inner join, we're getting the customers and their cities out of those two tables. As we go back to our Venn diagram, you can see that that the Smiths that had cities are the data that we pulled out of the inner join. Now we'll go to the left join. And in the left join, we are going to, as we go back to our Venn diagram here, we're going to get all the customers, along with the customers that have cities. So we won't get all the cities' names, but we'll get the ones that have the cities. But we will get all the customers. So we'll see what that looks like. So we have all the Smiths here, but Mary doesn't have a city, but we still pulled her because we pulled all the customers in the customer table. So we just get a null value for her city because she doesn't really have a city. So, and then we're going to go to so another neat thing that I've learned is how this is written is just from left to right. So customers being the full circle on the left and the city being on the right. So now if we change this to right join, you're going to get most of your data that you want using a left join. So right join is not used very often, but here we go. So this time, as you're kind of following ahead now, we're gonna get all of the cities, but only the customers that have city ID. So hopefully it's starting to make a little sense there. So we got all the cities, but the only customers that are correlating with the city. So Houston's there, but it doesn't have any customers. So now if we do a full join, I'm sure you are following ahead and know what to expect, what we're going to get here. So we got all the customers and all the cities in the full join. So we joined, basically we joined these tables, city and customer, together in the query, and that's what we got there. I've learned a lot doing this presentation, and I hope that you can get as much out of it as I did. And thanks for watching.